Hey guys, it's me! I know I haven't really been making videos that much recently because I've been really busy, so I kind of haven't had the time to make up subjects, and when I have had the time to make up subjects, I haven't had the time to make the videos, and then by the time I've got the time to make the videos, either the subject has gone out of date or I've forgotten it. So yeah, I'm sorry that I haven't really been making videos that much recently. But on the other hand, I have been doing so much recently that I'm sure you will forgive me for it, because if you were in my shoes, you would completely understand. I mean, I've been to see Avenue Q. Seriously, if you've never seen Avenue Q, you have to see it at some point. It is, well, I know I'm a fan of musicals, but it is one of the best musicals, seriously. Even if you're not usually into musicals, you will enjoy it, I guarantee. And if you don't enjoy it, then you're some kind of strange person, pretty much, to be honest. It is one of the best musicals ever. I think it was made better by the fact that I was like with my mates, like Jazz and Clara and Terry, rather than like with a load of people that I vaguely know, but I don't really know that well, which I have done in the past when I've been to see musicals. I was actually like with my closest mates, so it made a difference because like the whole journey there was like really like, oh my god, we're going to see Avenue Q, and then the whole journey back was like, oh my god, we've seen Avenue Q, and it was like a lot of fun, seriously. And like Terry's been seeing Avenue Q before, so she was singing all the songs already, and we were just like, shut up, Terry. What I am kind of annoyed about though is that because we got to London early, we were allowed to have a little wander around for a bit. And there was like the premiere for The Karate Kid, or some kind of like big event to do with The Karate Kid, you know, the film, that's just come out to do with that going on. But there was like a huge crowds of people, so we kind of figured that something must be going on. We tried to have a look, but we just couldn't see past the crowds of people, so we just walked on and just like sod it. And then when we got like back and met with everyone else, there was like loads and loads of other people who'd been on the trip with us, because it was like a school trip. And they were like, oh my god, we've just seen Will Smith and Jackie Chan. I was like, oh my god, bitches. I mean, it's not every day you get the chance to meet any celebrity, let alone like one as big as Will Smith or Jackie Chan. Apparently they even got to touch Will Smith. I was like, oh my god, that's just like starstruck moment, and I completely missed out on it because I was just like, fuck that, there's a crowd, let's go. Yeah, that was the last thing I did that was like really big. I think the first thing I did after I last made a new video that was kind of like stopping me from making videos was I did this French speaking contest where I basically had to stand up in front of a load of people and speak French, so I couldn't really make videos because I was still learning my speech, because I absolutely do not leave it till the last minute to learn. Actually, I didn't leave it as bad as some people. Some people, well, I heard of one person who didn't actually start writing it till the till the night before the competition, which is pretty stupid. At least I wrote mine a couple of weeks before the competition. I just didn't get round to learning it till like a couple of days before. And that was really, really nerve-wracking, and I messed up at one point because I completely forgot what I was meant to be saying. But I still got highly commended, so I'm happy with that. And I then had my sax exam 2 days later, my grade 6. That's not 6, that's 10. 6 alto saxophone. And that went, well, not like, oh my god, it went amazingly, but it went well enough to pass, so I'm happy with that. I only really want to pass, because I'm not trying to get into a music conservatoire or anything like that. I just want to pass. So, and I'm pretty sure I've passed, but my music teacher's now talking about me doing a solo for the Christmas concert, which I know I did one last year, and I know I've done solos for like the recital concerts before, but even so, it's like a bit early to be thinking about solos for the Christmas concert, isn't it? And actually, having said that, I'll probably now go on eBay and look and see if I can find any decent sheet music for me to play. So I'm such a hypocrite. Seriously. Then the same day as my sax exam, I then went to see Scouting for Girls. Ooh yeah. I absolutely love Scouting for Girls, seriously. I've been a really big fan of theirs ever since I first heard of them, like when She's So Lovely came into the charts. And it was just like an amazing opportunity to actually go and see them live. It's like the first like big band that I've seen live. I've seen like local bands live before, and that's really good, but it's like the first big well-known band that I've ever seen, and seriously, it was absolutely amazing. I would do it again anytime if I had the chance, seriously. And I know like some like groups aren't really that good live. Scouting are really good live, just to let you know. If you're going, like, considering going to see them live, they are really good. And if you haven't heard of Scouting for Girls, then what planet have you been living on? Seriously, go, or actually you should be on YouTube. You should be on YouTube, blatantly. But after you've watched this video, go and search Scouting for Girls and watch any of their songs, because they're all really good. My personal favourites are She's So Lovely, Heartbeat, One on One, and Posh Girls. So if you search for any of them then they're really good. That reminds me, because like, about halfway through the concert, me and Tiri, because I went with Tiri, we were saying about signs that we should have made, because Posh Girls is like about posh girls, obviously, and I wanted to have a sign saying I can be your posh girl, and the song 1+1 or 1 and 1, however you want to say it, it's a 1 with a plus in the middle and then another 1. Oh, I've just got a text. What a prick. That's my ringtone, not my ringtone, my text tone. I will go check that in a minute. And yeah, the song 1+1, or however you want to say it, it goes, take off your clothes, that's what she said. Take off your clothes, and come to bed. Yeah, I can sing better than that, I just choose not to. But yeah, Tiri wanted to have one saying, take off your clothes now! Which I think would be particularly amusing. And I certainly wouldn't be complaining if they obeyed that. Yeah, and also, as well as Scouting for Girls, I've been to see Eclipse! Okay, so that probably wasn't the best thing to prove that I'm not a crazy Twi fan. I'm not a crazy Twi fan. I just do particularly like the Twilight Saga. I think it's interesting, and I also have a major crush on Taylor Lautner. So, yeah, I would, even if I didn't enjoy the film, I'd just go along just to see Taylor with his top off, to be honest. Just the fact that I enjoy the film is a plus. Yeah, it was a really good day out, and just going to see Eclipse was like the highlight of it, even though it was just bloody typical that we went on a Monday. We went on a Monday because we thought nobody will be there on a Monday, because nobody ever goes to the cinema on a Monday. There was a school trip from our school, so we weren't particularly happy that there was a load of year 8s and year 9s screaming about the place, going, ah! When we were just like, shut up, I want to see Taylor naked.